Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so happy to be here today. It's delightful to be here to see all your smiling faces. Now, I hear that you've been doing marine madness at Kindy this week. Yeah? Have you had fun doing marine madness?
Yes.
Yes. Now, do you know what I am? I'm a scuba diver. That's right, that's what I do. I go under the sea and have a look at the fishes and the dolphins. That's right. What else do I see? I don't get eaten from a shark, no, but sometimes I see sharks. What's your question? The which sharks? The whale sharks? Yes, I know, they're very big, aren't they? I love whale sharks too. Yes? If sharks don't swim, they do sink, don't they? Yeah. Yes? I haven't been so lucky to see a seal, but some of my friends have swum with seals, and they're really fun to swim with. Now, who knows what this is? Yes, Sierra? It's called a snorkel.
One of those things, and me too.
Yeah, it's called a snorkel.
Yes. Do you have a tank on the back?
I do have a tank on my back. It's very heavy, and that's what I use to breathe underwater. So this is called a regulator, and it goes in my mouth when I'm underwater, and I breathe the air that's in my air tank through this piece here.
I know what they are.
What these are, what are these called?
Goggles.
Goggles. They're a little bit different to the ones that you wear when you go swimming. Who wears goggles when they go swimming? Oh, lots of you wear goggles when you go swimming. Yeah, these are special scuba goggles. They're a little bit bigger than the goggles you've got at home and when you go swimming, aren't they? You've got bigger ones? Wow. Now, what are these called? Flippers. Like seals.
Choose someone and they can try the flippers on?
Wow. I think so.
Is everyone sitting up straight?
Flippers help me. I put them on my feet and I kick. And I kick and I kick and they help me swim very fast. Who'd like to try them on? I think you put your hand up first. So how about you come up here and you can put your feet in the flippers. Would that be fun? No?
Who's that, Will?
Who wants to come up and put their feet?
That is such a great choice, Scuba Steve. Daniel has been such a good boy this week.
You've been a good boy? Okay, right, let's put your feet in there. Up. Up. Oh, they're very big, aren't they? Now, you want to put the mask on? Oh. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Well, hang on. Hang on. My head's a little bit bigger than yours. That's okay. Oh. There we go. Show your friends.
Scuba Daniel.
Wave. Alright. Who would like to see some photos of me underwater? Yeah? Alright. I am his daddy.
But sometimes we dress up and make believe, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, photos. Look, that's a friend and myself underwater, and we're waving at the camera. It's another friend of mine underwater. It is a turtle, and he's saying goodbye to me. You want to see some sharks? Yeah?
Whoa. That's a big shark.
There I am with the shark.
Is that your friend?
No, that's me with the shark.
Was he about to eat you?
He wasn't going to eat me. He was a friendly shark. Not all sharks eat people.
But some sharks do.
Yeah, but don't worry. There's not many of those.
Oh, what?
There I am underwater again. I'm being silly.
You are funny.
Oh, there I am. And maybe one more. There we go. Do you like, which photo is the best one?
The best
Do you like the one with the shark?
You like the shark. Why is he under the rock?
He's under the rock because that's where he lives.
He's saying
Scuba Steve is Charlie's daddy. Isn't it great when the mums and dads can come and do things like this?
Hi. Ow. Ow.
I've got a great question for Scuba Steve. We were talking about this before you came out. How do you breathe under the water? How do you stay under?
Alright, so how I stay under the water, I put special weights in my pockets, and those weights make me very heavy, and I sink to the bottom. But when I don't want to sink to the bottom, I press this button here.
very annoying.
Can you see my jacket? It went up, it inflated, it got some air in it. When I want to let it out, I press the button on the top, and it lets the air.
And how often do you go scuba diving?
Yes.
I'd like to go scuba diving more often,
Oh, okay. Yes. Alright.
but my wife won't let me.
Oh, okay.
That's not very nice.
Scuba Steve, whereabouts in Sydney can you go scuba diving?
Has anyone seen scuba divers at Clovelly Beach? Because you can go scuba diving.
Did I do
No, I know. So where we are now, Clovelly's the easiest place and the closest place to go. Sometimes you can go to Bondi.
Whatever I
That's where you live.
am.
And Maroubra Beach.
Whatever
You know, at Maroubra Beach, a long way off the beach, a long way off the beach.
You have to go on the aeroplane.
Don't quite have to go on the aeroplane. But at Maroubra Beach, a long way off the beach, there are lots of sharks. Lots of sharks. But these sharks are friendly sharks. They're called grey nurse. Yes, and they don't bite. Yes. What was your question?
If the sharks come right now, you got to swim very fast away from with your slippers.
Sometimes you do swim very fast away from them with your
Love
slippers.
that one.
Yes.
And Scuba Steve, I've heard that sometimes the temperature in the water changes. So that sometimes the animals that live in the water, they move around the world.
They do.
So at the moment, do you know where all the whales are going?
I do know where the whales are going. So the whales swim from down here, okay, all the way up,
Listening.
all the way up. Some of them go up here, over here, but the ones that come past Sydney, which is here, the ones that come past Sydney, they go to a place called Hervey Bay and up to the Great Barrier Reef.
Daniel?
It's a very long way from all the way down here, past Sydney, up to the Great Barrier Reef and Hervey Bay.
What's your favourite animal that you've seen in the water?
My favourite
interesting.
animal has 8 legs.
Put your hand up if you think you know.
Daniel was first. Daniel was first.
Daniel, what do you think it was?
Octopus.
It is an octopus. That's my favourite animal under the sea.
What about
Do you-
sharks? You know I like dolphins.
You like dolphins?
I like pufferfish.
Who can tell me why I might like
Shh, listening,
octopus?
Mia.
Because they have 8 legs.
Yes,
Because they
yeah.
have
They have tentacles. They do have long tentacles, don't they?
And you can touch them because they kill.
Some of them can. But the reason why I like octopus is because, believe it or not, they can change colour.
I already knew that.
You already knew that?
How do they protect themselves?
So they can change colour. One day they can be blue, and the next they can be white. They can change colour. They can turn red too.
And pink.
Yeah, and pink.
And
All the
that.
colours.
Rainbow.
That's why I like octopus.
And rainbow is black.
And sometimes they're a little bit like a rainbow.
And boys and girls, did you know that lots of animals have different things about them that protect them from other animals? And what do the octopus do?
The octopus, if another
quite
animal
clever,
is
isn't
trying to chase it, the octopus...
Listening.
Did I hear the answer? What was ink? That's exactly right. An octopus, if another bigger animal like a shark is trying to chase the octopus and to eat it, then it'll squirt out some ink and swim away really fast. And that means it can save itself. It means the shark won't get it.
And Scuba Steve, Sierra mentioned pufferfish. So if someone wants to catch a pufferfish, what does the pufferfish do to protect himself? Do you know, Sierra?
It's flow like a puppy. If it's scared, they go really fast.
They go really fast.
That's
You know what they
fantastic.
do? They swallow lots of water, they drink lots of water, they go and get really, really big. And that means that the sharks and the other fish that might want to eat the pufferfish, they can't go around the pufferfish, so they can't eat it. Up the back. What's your question? You know what? I have seen seahorses and they are very pretty. They are very pretty.
Show everyone.
There is a photo here we can show everyone. This one is Charlie and myself, and we're in with the sharks.
But that's because Charlie's daddy said it's okay, and the marine people said it's okay to get in with the shark.
We've got our vests on, and you know what this does? Why am I dressed in this? Does anyone know why I'm wearing a wetsuit?
Because some water is when someone's not.
Some water is, did you say warm?
Some water is when someone is
Yeah. So when the water's really, really cold, this is a wetsuit, and it's designed to keep me warm in the water. Okay?
I don't have a wetsuit.
You don't have a wetsuit? No, big people have wetsuits. Some little people have wetsuits. But
That means you can swim all year, you can swim in
you
winter.
can swim in winter in a wetsuit.
But I don't have a
You don't swim in winter? But I've got a wetsuit which keeps me nice and warm.
Well, it won't keep your other.
Well, boys and girls,
Okay.
we might say a big thank you to Scuba Steve.
Thank you, Scuba Steve.
It's been a pleasure, boys and girls. Thank you very much for having me here today. I hope I helped you a little bit learn about marine madness.